which I can always use. Amanda, so good to see you this morning.
You too, thank you.
Okay, so if people are feeling a little bit groggy this morning, how can they adjust their body clocks, like, really quickly?
So if you forgot to adjust ahead of time, we're gonna use a 10 p.m. bedtime as an example. So most folks go to bed, let's say around 10 p.m. You're going to feel tired at 9 p.m. tonight because we fell back. And so some folks have a little bit, it's struggle to fall asleep. You're gonna push yourself 15 to 30 minutes, as much as you can, every 2 to 3 days until it's easier to fall asleep. On the other side of that, I want you to push 15 to 30 minutes first thing in the morning. I mean, I'm asking people to sleep in here. It should be easy, but for some folks, it can be challenging. Try to stay in bed as long as you can, 15 to 30 minutes. That's gonna reduce some of the sleep pressure around that 9 o'clock time, so you can push a little bit later. Finally, if you have kiddos, young kiddos, they didn't get the memo. So
No, they
did not.
No.
If they are getting up at 6 a.m. usually, now that's a 5 a.m. wake up, which is gross, and I'm sorry I said the word. But if you introduce an okay to wake clock, this is a visual cue that tells your child now it's okay to come outside. This can re-regulate their circadian rhythm. If you have an older child, a simple alarm clock is good enough.
Yeah, we do that. We've got the, like, blue, you stay in your room.
Yep.
Yellow, you're allowed to come into our room.
I love it.
Ask me if that works all the time. The other problem.
We'll talk later.
Yeah, we will talk later. Now, you've got all of those tips. Let's just say that we're still feeling groggy, feeling sleepy. Any tips for that?
Well, that can be normal. It can take up to 2 to 4 weeks for your body to fully recover from a time change in either direction. We think an hour is no big deal, but it can be on the body. If you're feeling groggy and you're feeling tired, if you're feeling like that whole day is just dragging, you can take up to a 25 to 30-minute nap. Now, it's really important that we don't go past the 30-minute time, because then we're getting into the deep part of our sleep cycle. So if we wake up, if someone wakes us up and we're in deep sleep, we're groggy, we don't feel refreshed. But if you can get into that light part of sleep, it's going to reduce your sleep pressure. You're going to feel like $1,000,000.
Yeah, it's so true.
The other thing that I'm going to ask people to do, and this can be hard, is to go to bed and wake up at the same times every day, even on the weekend. That is going to train your body to fall asleep easily and wake up at the right times.
On the weekend's tough, though.
I know.
Yeah,
I like to have fun on the weekend.
I get excited that I can stay up past 9 o'clock.
Yes, and you must do it every time.
I do, but I still wake up at 3:45. Anything we should absolutely avoid when we're trying to adjust our clocks?
Yeah, you know, you often hear when you're hearing about how do I sleep better, how do I sleep better, people will often say meditate or relax. I would absolutely avoid any meditation or naps later in the afternoon and into the evening. So if you really get into your meditative state and you're in the zone, you may actually be reducing some of that sleep drive or sleep pressure. And so if you are, you know, falling asleep and getting a little bit dozy and then you're trying to fall asleep, that's going to be really challenging. So I would put that into your daytime routine instead.
And as a family, is there a collective thing we can do?
Oh my gosh, there's so much. Now, the first one I'm going to say everyone hates me for, but you really want to remove screens before bed. I know, I'm sorry I said it, but it really is. The blue light from our screens, our tablets, our phones, it mimics the sun. So it literally tells our brains, it's sun, let's get up. You also, I mean, it's relatively light right now, but when I wake up in the morning, it is the middle of the night, or my body thinks it is. So I might want to invest in a sunrise alarm clock.
I have that.
It's the best.
It's the best.
They rise like the sun. There's no loud noises. It's
I have
literally
birds chirping,
a dream.
Amanda. That's what I wake up to.
It's the best.
Yeah, it's really great.
Best. Another tip that families can use is go outside. Get a lot of outside sunlight on your face. There's a lot of evidence behind this. We struggle in the winter. It's dark at night. It's dark in the morning. But if we go outside and experience actual sunlight, this can really regulate the body clock and regulate our circadian rhythms.
All right. Good luck out there, everybody. Those are great tips, though. Amanda, thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here